Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this Philips 250 watt probe start metal halide bulb. This particular bulb came from a restore in Longmont, Colorado, and this was bought just today for $6, which was pretty cheap if you ask me. So anyways, let's take a good look at the etch. So you can kind of see it. My camera's a little blurry, but you can see that it's made by Philips. It's a 250 watt metal halide, and the letter R means if the outer layer of this bulb is broken, this bulb will continue to operate, and that will not be good because this bulb gives off UV radiation if this bulb is broken. Uses the M58, recommended for enclosed fixtures because there's no shield around the arc tube. So you can see the warning symbol of mercury on near the bottom of the etch and the code MH250/U. So this is a universal burn position. So anyways, let's take a good look at the construction of this bulb. Quite simple construction, as you can see. There's the arc tube itself. As you can see, there is no use on it, so it might have a delay when it starts. So that's kind of cool. There's the dimple on top for extra support for the arc tube. And there's the probe switch. This is what they used to use back then, but now they just used a fuse. So, anyways, there's the exhaust tube down there. You can see that the base is glued onto the bulb. And yeah, and overall, this is a very nice bulb. And I also forgot to mention that the color temperature is 4,000 Kelvin, or cool white, and this bulb produces 21,000 lumens, so this is the highest lumen output out of all of the 250 watt probe start metal halide bulbs that I've shown you in the last two videos of my channel. So anyways, we're going to give this bulb a test, and we'll see if this bulb has a delay or not. So let's go ahead and screw it into my test fixture. And if anything goes wrong, I'll just shut it off for safety reasons. So anyways, let's set the camera on the ballast so we can get a nice view of the bulb and the arc tube turning on. And I also have safety glasses on so I can protect my eyes from the intense light, because this bulb produces 21,000 lumens. So this is the highest output that I have ever seen and looked at very up close. So anyways, we are going to give this bulb a whirl in 3, 2, 1. It's flickering for some reason. It's still flickering. That's crazy. I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm pretty sure that little glass tube behind the arc tube is probably tingling because of the intense vibrations from this ballast. And a lot of these metal halide bulbs take about 5 minutes to warm up, so I don't know how long this bulb will take. That's just the glass tube right next to the arc tube. That glass tube is there so it prevents the lead wires from melting because of the intense heat from this arc tube. And as you can see, all the different halide salts are turning into a liquid, And speaking of halide salts, few of them try to ionize and vaporize into the arc stream, and that's what all of those flashes are. It's not that the arc tube is ready to, rupture. It's just because the halide salts are trying to go into the arc stream. There's no issues or anything with this particular bulb. All of the halide salts are just trying to vaporize into the arc stream to make it a pure white color from green. And it's still in its mercury stage right now. I also forgot to mention that this bulb has an average life of 10,000 hours, so that's a pretty good amount of lifetime. Probably over a year or so, in about a few months. So anyways, the bulb is at full brightness, and oh boy, it is bright in here. It lights up this whole room here very nicely. And it's actually green on camera, but in reality, it's pure white that I typically see with all these metal halide bulbs. So anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this nice old Philips 250 watt probe start metal halide bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching.